You know, when you buy a land and you see the bulk money that you have spent, let's assume you're buying a land for 1 million naira. Your 1 million leaves your account. You were like, wow, but my account balance don't reduce. But when you get to the site, you look at how massive your land is. You'll be looking at, oh, so now me get this big property. You understand? So also when you now start building, if you give the workman 500,000, if you come, you will see what he has done. But there's what we call miscellaneous that you don't see, you're not seeing the money. You give somebody 5 million, like finishing. They call it finishing. You understand? When you come, you'll be like wondering, what do you say you buy? I buy fittings, I buy this one, I buy this one, you know. And those things without those things, the house is incomplete. You understand? But you're not seeing where you're spending the money. So also the areas we are looking at right now, without those areas, your journey as a freelancer is incomplete. Okay, so we're looking at this morning. We're looking at client success, client relationship, and success. Because all that we've been talking about, in fact, everything about Upwork is for the fact that you're a freelancer, everything we are dealing on Upwork or as a freelancer is rendering of services to a client. And in this case, you have two clients. You have both the internal client and the external client. Your internal client is the person that employs you. You need to deliver for him. Do you understand? You guys have you have a one-on-one rapport, but your external client is the paying client also that is paying the business that will pay you. So it is very important that we build a solid client relationship. Very, very important that we build solid client relationship to be able to succeed as a freelancer. Building and maintaining client relationship is a crucial aspect of business success as a freelancer. Client success is not just about delivering a product or a service. It's about ensuring that the clients achieve their goals and they are satisfied with their interactions with your business. What is client relationship? Client relationship is a long-term connection between a business and its customer. It goes beyond a transactional interaction and aims to foster trust, loyalty, and mutual benefits. Successful client relationships are built on effective communication. If you notice, majority of these things, I have mentioned them before. I've always talked about this communication and understanding and a commitment to meeting the client's needs. If I've worked 100 days as a freelancer, I've only been late 99.5 over 100. 99.5 over 100. I'm always ahead. I'm always there to wait for the clients. Even this kind of our trainings, I will be waiting. I'll be waiting for the teacher, the presenter, to open the link for me to join. Not the way what is happening in this case now. I will open a meeting link. I will send you guys chats. Are we not joining today? Your journey as a freelancer have started. You understand? So you need to build effective communication. Meeting the client's needs is very important. You have to be there to wait for the clients. For every 8 a.m. meeting, 7:45, you should be there. The only time you are not permitted to join a meeting link is if, for example, is an interview and it is when you're logging it, you notice that it's not only you. They're going to be having some sets of people interviewed before you, and after you, they're going to interview some other person. Other than that, the link is with you. You join the link, you are waiting. Also, you have your apps on the go. Let your apps be handy. Let it be on the go. Be able to receive emails on the go. Be able to receive your Gmail, which is going to be connected. This is the very first part. You understand? Then the freelance app, you have to have these things on the go, such that if a client is telling you there is an emergency, it is not 1 hour after he said. You can imagine, like, if a client is inviting you for an interview on Upwork, most cases, that is not, he just ask you, are you available? You understand? Most cases, what happens is he sends the link. He sends the link and you come on the meeting immediately. There is no let me check. Let me show you something about these. No, Sneha. I shared this in our last meeting. This client sent me an invite. 8:57, and I replied immediately. Hello, Sneha. Thanks for the invite. I see you need a business development manager. Blah 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 blah. After writing 10:13 a.m., he said, "Hi, Paul. Can we keep a small discussion?" 10:13 to 12:44. It's not a good time for someone. Do you understand? Because he's anxiously looking for a solution. You understand? 10:13 a.m. I should be responding 10:15 a.m. But unfortunately, this day I was sleeping. This is for an interview. If it is work related, it's zero. Nobody will accept this if it is work related, And immediately I said I was available. And when I saw it, I said, thanks for responding. Yes, we can have a small discussion. I'm here now. Look at what she did. 1:09. He didn't tell me after 12:44, I want to send you a Zoom link. She sent a Zoom link and said, please join. If you are not with your phone, you are not close to your gadgets, this is bye-bye. You understand? And immediately I joined. Do you understand? So what am I saying is the communication does not have to do with the rapport, how you talk. Speed in timely response is very key. Timely response is very key when you are dealing with clients. Okay, timely response is very key. Let's move over to some other things. The importance of client relations. The importance of client relationships. Once you have a good, this is applicable to our everyday life. For most of us that makes our hair and those that cut our hair, we are loyal to our barbers. Let me use that language. We are loyal to our barbers because we like the service they give to us. You understand? So it's a repeat business. You find yourself going to somewhere and they cut your hair, you don't like it. What do you do? It is no point quarreling. It might cut your hair very well, but maybe the service, the approach, and all of that, you don't need to quarrel over it. You will not repeat the business. You will not go back again. So what it is for you to have a good client relationship, it bring about repeat business. The client, when they're looking for efficiency, when they're looking for capacity or capability, they don't go anywhere else. You understand? They like the saying, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. You understand? So they have done business with you. They understand what you are capable of doing. So they rather come straight to you instead of going through the rigorous process of, don't forget, anything about freelancing is money. They don't have time to be conducting interview because don't be surprised. The person that is maybe you are dealing with is a manager, is being paid per hour. Who is going to be wasting? Who is ready to be paying money for conducting interview when he has somebody that will just call up that he has done the work before? Because the time he is going to use in posting that hourly stuff is going to be counting. So nobody is ready to waste money for conducting interview, looking for when he already has someone that he has worked with, that he has done so many things with. You understand? So you have to be on top of your game at all time. Client relationship simply means being on top of your game, okay? Then it also leads to referral. You've done something nice. This, like I said, remember when we want to start this class, we said majority of the things that we're going to be discussing here, there are things that are going to be applicable to our everyday life. You understand? So it's not just freelancing. If you're a good person, you tend to get referrals. You know, like I've done so with so person, and I really liked the service, and you know, go and meet so person. Many of us have referred one or two persons to where we have gone had business, and that's not because of you like the person's face. It's because the service given to you, it's worth it. You know, happy clients are more inclined to refer others to your business, expanding your customer base. And you know what that means? Once you keep having referral, like there was one of the interviews I went for, and I was asked what was my secret, and I said when I'm selling, I sell to a client that will help me sell. I sell to a client and render service that will make a client want to help me sell. You know what that means is if I'm selling to you, I make sure I educate you more. I take my time, you understand? Because if I'm going to be selling to 5, 6, 7 persons, maybe you are allocating 10 minutes to all of those times. But if you are spreading 20 minutes on one person, instead of rushing to use 10 minutes, do you know what that 20 minutes will give birth to? It's going to give birth to, have you heard of what Paul is doing? Have you tried his product? Have you heard of what Paul is doing? Because of that extra time, that effort that you have put in, you understand, you will have referral. You know, then the next is feedback. Clients provide valuable insight that can help you improve your offerings and process. Always seek feedback, you understand, from clients. You know, it's very key. If you're having good rapport with a client, if he's going to be ready to come back to do business with you, if he's ready to refer you, then also always find out, like I did to many of us that are very close to me during the beginning of this class. After each class, no matter how whatever you guys put on the platform, I always come back to ask one or two persons that are close to me, how was today? I hope it was. You understand? You need to get, because that's when you know if you are doing what you're doing right, because you don't assume. There's somebody will not tell you, you tried or you did very well, but your voice or whatever, you know. The same way for a client relationship, Paul, that's a very wonderful service, but there was kind of a bit of delay, you understand. Oh, so sorry about that, you will improve on that area. Does not mean they said everything is okay. You cannot even know the areas for improvement if you do not seek for feedback, okay? Then another importance of client relationship is it brings about brand reputation. Positive client experiences contribute to a positive brand reputation, which can attract new clients. In all of these talks about increasing your relationship. You increase your client base. It boosts. Once client base increases, revenue increases. And once you are not out of clients, meaning your salary is always climbing, okay? Then also talk about what's a client-centric approach. Client success starts with a client-centric approach. It means focusing on the client's need, preferences, and objectives. Another word for this client-centric approach is ownership mindset. Ownership mindset. This is something that has helped me over the years, probably because I've owned my own business. So when I'm working for someone or working with someone, I put in my all like it's my business. Okay? Like whatever, like what I'm doing in this class right now, it's a clear definition of ownership mindset. Why? Because your success is a boost to my reputation. I believe you me, I am not teaching you guys because I need to fulfill all righteousness. I'm teaching you guys to succeed. So also, client-centric approach, when you have that mindset, ownership mindset, you would not, let's give for instance, you are hired as an appointment setter, and you call a client, and the client picks the phone. As you guys were talking, the client hung up on you, and you move to the next client because you want to do because maybe they said you do a minimum of 100 calls daily. You understand? Let me tell you what that means. You move to the next client. Now, the question is, if it is your business and you need to close a sales, will you move to the next client? No. You pick up the phone, you will call that number again and find out, what was the issue? We were discussing, and the line hung, as in there was a drop call. I hope there's no issue. Okay, back to what we were saying. Once you have that mindset, that ownership mindset, you apply client-centric approach to all your everyday dealings as a freelancer, you are on your way to scoring, you are on your way to building a high profile as a freelancer. And what are the client-centric approach? Effective communication. We've talked about this. Communication can never be thrown away as a freelancer. Even in your job post, whether graphics designer, whether you are interfacing with customers, or you are doing behind the scene kind of job, there must be effective communication. Open, transparent, and frequent communication is the foundation of strong client relationship. Keep clients informed about project progress, changes, and potential issues. Actively listen to their feedback and concern. It's very important. It's very, very, very important. Effective communication is very key for as an, if you apply the ownership mindset, or for as a client, if you want to use the client-centric approach. Then provide regular updates on the status of ongoing project or services. This keeps the clients engaged and informed, reducing uncertainty and anxiety. I worked with a client earlier. What I do is, I was not comfortable that the client is not bugging me, it doesn't call me, it's not checking up on me to know what I'm doing. But you know what I do? Because I need to, for effective communication, for me to know that I'm working, what I do is, at the end of the business day, I do my reports. I share an update. I was able to contact 100 clients. 7-8 persons indicated interest, and they requested for more information. I've sent them an email. Then about 8 persons said they were not interested. Then 2 persons. So there are some things that you will send that we open the client's eye to. We do not have a way of attacking these kind of issues. We did not put it while we were drafting our plans. Okay, that's good. I will do that now. I'll get that. Like, there was a case we had. We're building a website. The client that I worked for was into building of websites, and we were calling clients that do not have a website. And coincidentally, I called a client that have a website, and he said, you did not do your check very well. I do have a website. And immediately I said, oh, so sorry about that. But do you will you agree with me that your website needs an upgrade? That there are some a few touches that will apply to your website, and your traffic will increase. And immediately after that call, I told the client I'm working for, that we do not have a script for those that have website, but the website is not solid enough, and I told the client that I've already designed one already, because I spoke with the client. Wow, that's very thoughtful of you. That's great. So what does regular updates bring? For those of us that might not be able, because it's because of my years of experience, I was able to find my way around most cases, or rather in my early days, I would say, oh, so sorry about that. All right, bye. Sorry to you understand. Sorry about that. That's why I'm looking for an avenue to give us internship, because no matter how confident you are, there is a way, there's this tension that comes with it. But you have to be on top of your game. You need to know what you're doing, so that there is no need to be afraid. There's no need to have this tension. The worst that will happen is the client to tell you, I'm not interested. Don't be scared of any client. The worst that will happen is not seeing you after all. So be very bold, be very confident. If he says no, do not bash him as well on the call. So as you learn the process, you will discover, you understand, because there were cases in my early days that I called a client and the client said, oh, this is a wrong number. And I gave my boss the feedback. He said, what did you not tell the client? I said, so sorry about that. He said, no, not your fault anyway. You don't know, but this is what you would have done. Oh, so sorry about that. But are you you now ask the client if he's into that area that you are trying to sell. If he says yes, you have a business. Let's say, for example, now you're calling website design upgrade and all of that, and you call a client and he said, did you check your number very well? This is a wrong number. I'm not Mr. Smith. Oh, so sorry about that. So what's the name, sir? Some might not be patient enough, but if you are not going to ask the name, but your business have a website? Because we are a website design company, and we no matter how tech you think your website is, there is one or two touches that we can put that will increase traffic. And the good thing is we can do this free. We can give you a free demo. You understand? Let me tell you what that means. You have already switched to, but you might not be able to know this in the beginning stage. But as a result of my feedback to the client, that I had 10 calls, 2 were wrong numbers. What did you do about the wrong numbers? That now brought me the solution to not tell them what you are trying to sell. They are wrong numbers, right? But they have found themselves in the area where the party is going on. So let them partake in that party, okay? So you need to regularly update your clients on the progress you have made so far on your job, okay? Then with the next is personalization. Try to personalize your work, because that's the easiest way. You know what you're doing, that you're following process. Let me read. It said, tailor your interaction to each client's preference. Some clients prefer regular phone calls, while others may prefer email updates. Personalization shows that you value their unique needs. That's very true. There are clients that do not want to be called. There are clients, so you do not assume that I worked with Abraham and he was angry that I don't call him to give him updates. Does not mean when you are working with Peter, you are going to be calling Peter often. You try to find out what Peter like at the beginning of the business. Can I send you an email, or can I call you on the phone, or can you understand? So personalize your work according to the clients that you are working with. So you must be able to you should find out what the client likes, to be able to know how to personalize your jobs. Then basically, as a freelancer, and we are here to provide we have to solve problems for our clients. Be proactive in addressing issues and solving problems. Clients appreciate businesses that take responsibility and work to find solutions. Then when things don't go as planned, this is very key. When you talk about this, take responsibility, underline, take responsibility. You guys are not selling. You're saying, it's not my fault. After all, I've called the client. No, take responsibility. What are we not doing right? My job is to call. My job is to call, or my job is to attend to customers that you have called. It's not my business. No, you have to. It's a collective stuff. Your job is to solve problems, so we have to ensure we are doing that always ask yourself, am I solving problem? What problem have I solved today? That will make you look for that will make you look for problems so that you'll be able to account yourself that you've done something great for the day. Then next is you need to exceed expectation. Strive to exceed clients' expectation by delivering exceptional value and going the extra mile. Surprise and delight clients with your level of service. It's very key. I don't need to break down that much. Then respect and trust. Build a foundation of respect and trust. Trust is earned over time through consistency, reliability, and honesty in all your dealings. All these are part of what you will be doing after you have understood what freelancing is, after you have picked, you have decided that, okay, I want to be a salesperson, I want to be a customer relationship person, I want to be I want to be a data analyst, I want to be a procurement manager, I want to be a sales consultant. All of these are the components that will make you succeed in those roles. You need to build long-term perspective, view clients' relationship as a long-term. Yes, very important. Like when you're doing something for a client, make it look like it is forever. Do not do like maybe the client is telling you it's a week time, then your mindset is to deliver for a week and then I beg, let me finish this thing and get out. Work like it is forever. When you have that mindset of working like it is forever, it makes it happen forever, actually. Because when you're done with the first phase and you deliver with what you did, there's a tendency to open up another job for you, open up another job for you, and open up another job for you. I'll tell you that I have a client that I worked with, that I had a personal challenge. You understand that I needed a counsel. I was able to speak with this client, and the client stepped in and spoke with the person that I was having this personal challenge with. You can imagine, this is a long-term relationship that even when we're not working, the client is based in US. When she was not having any contracts for me, she would chat me up to tell me that there is this client that is going to call me up, but it's commission-based. But I wasn't ready for it. But what am I saying is, you have to work with a client to get to this extent. You understand? Build a client relationship. You understand? So then there's also continuous improvement. Regularly review your client's success strategies and processes. Adapt and improve them based on feedback and changes and changing clients' need. I've talked about this before. Continuous improvement. Then crisis management. Be prepared to handle crises or difficult situations professionally. How you handle adversity can greatly impact client relationship. Okay. Uh, this crisis management, everything that we're looking for is on the internet. There is no problem that is new. There's nothing that is new. So once you are we talked about problem solving earlier. If you're always looking for a way to solve problems, you understand, you always have the solution. So when you just be prepared to handle crisis, that's going to also boost your your mark or your score as a freelancer. That's basically a few touches. All of that, these few things that we highlighted that I brought out from this class, they are in our customer. For those of us that are doing fundamental of customer service, you are going to come across all of these. But I just picked out some of these areas because many of us are going to be, many people that will watch these videos, they might not be patient enough to do Coursera. Many of us, they hurry, they rush. We just want. In fact, God forbid bad thing. There are some persons that will get to this class that will be waiting to just the end of the video. What they are hearing during the class is none of their business. I don't complete them. Just the same way many of us are doing Coursera. I don't finish Coursera. I don't finish Coursera. What did you learn from it? Okay, so that will be all on client success management. The next class is supposed to be for Coursera, applying for courses on Coursera, but I started this earlier on. So I will take this opportunity to dive into CV. I want us to work on CV, building of CV today, so that let's have some understanding using ChatGPT and some of the things to draft some of what we are doing, so that we'll be sure we are doing the right thing. You can unmute yourself if you have any comments, if you have any questions as well.
Thank you, Mr. Paul, for this class. I would like you to just shed more light on this, just a little light on this crisis management. Like, how do we get prepared in a situation where I know you said we'll come across it during our Coursera classes, but some clients can be very, very difficult, not willing to listen, like they will push you. And I know patience matters a lot while doing business with anybody. So how do we intend, or how would you just shed more light on overcoming distance and doing it professionally? Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can you give an instance of this, what you're talking about, while I try
Okay.
to think? Yeah.
Okay. Now, where I worked before, I was the sales manager. Like, okay, we produce yogurt, we produce communion. That's in Kenaland where I work. We produce yogurt, we produce communion, water, and okay, that's the basic three. The water is one bottle and sachet. So there was a woman that came, and a lot of people. Let me just start from there. It started simple, but became another thing. A lot of people were on queue trying to get this stuff. She just stayed somewhere and tried maneuvering. And as the head there, I was like, please don't do those. You have to follow orderliness.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, it was your mama not doing you well.
Okay.
And
Basically,
I was like, please don't say those. You're trying to do what's wrong, and people are saying you, and that will not be nice of you. All these boys should all go smoke igbo. I go call here, I don't know what Bishop people employed and they do for here. Ticket. I
yeah.
was pushed to an extent that, bros, I no lie for you. I tell her, I say, my husband, and they help me, said, they deal the go. I was so pissed off.
You'll be out
Uh,
of your job that day. Let me
I
tell
know
you
how
something. Let
I
me
know
tell you.
how to because pastors they see the matter, but I understand this situation is quite different. But in this our own class right now, it's kind of what I'm bringing in. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Most cases, it's a different scenario in this case. You know why? We're working remotely. You understand? We're working remotely, so we are not interfacing directly with clients. You understand? But uh, most common scenario is the client that you are working with that could be the issue. You understand? That could be
Sir.
the issue, which is you as a sales manager, a business development manager, a professional that they've hired to come and be a solution, and you are telling the client, let's do it this way, and the client is telling you, let's do it this way. It is advised you follow what the client said. Let's do it. Do not argue. Management crisis. Do not argue. You understand? Then when you get back to your work, you try to apply your principle. If it is calling, you try to apply your principle to see the result that will come out, while you also apply the client's principle. You apply 50-50, such that You do not throw what you believe is the right way, and you do not blind or foolishly follow what you know is the wrong way. But you know what, why I'm saying use the 50-50, because the client is going to hold you like responsible for not following is. That's why you failed. You know, I once worked with a client. Coincidentally, I was working with two clients then, a young and an old client. The old client was like in his 70s, and the young client was in the early 40s. And the old client seemed to be too professional that I believe everything that he's saying. It made me feel useless, like I don't know anything. Like, so I totally now submitted to his um guides and procedures. So he will ask me to do a script, and I'll come up with some short scripts. He will edit, add, and the next thing I'm seeing, an A4 paper is full. And I got a job with the young clients as a sales manager this time around. While the other one, I was just an appointment setter. And I've already proven to them that I'm good at crafting scripts. And because of my years of experience, despite the fact that I was hired as an appointment setter, it doesn't just give me things to do. He assigned me to go and get the results. So if I come with my script, oh wow, Paul, that's nice, but we need to add one, two, and the next thing, my 6 line script is like full paper. So I got to this new client too that's for something. Jesus Christ. As a sales manager, I was condemned. Everything I do, no, it's too long. No, it's too long. No, it's too long. You know what I did? At this time around now, I became blank. Like, I don't know, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing again. I carry short one to this person, he complains. I carry long one to this person, he's complaining. And I did a sample survey on LinkedIn. Long proposal scripts or emails, and short, which is preferable. Man, nobody liked long ones. So I discovered that I was working with somebody that is outdated and following. But what you need to do in this kind of crisis is that outdated person that you are working for is paying you. If he sends you to do a script for him, give him long script. When you are engaging with clients and you know this is the recent trend, my guy, use your short scripts. Why? Because nobody will read long scripts, and you will be held responsible for failure. Am I communicating now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now I want us to, why I'm here is write an overview of your professional accomplishments, because most of the professional summary that I'm seeing is still what we call copy and paste. You have been failing, God forbid bad thing. Or let me use this right word. Let me use this right word. You have been using an approach that is not getting you a result. You have to change the approach. I have condemned your CV. You want to create a CV again. You are fetching your professional summary that I've condemned, that I said that CV is not right. You don't copy and paste your professional summary from your old CV. Look at what they said they want from you. Write an overview of your professional accomplishments, achievements, outline your most relevant skills, experiences, and traits that make you an ideal candidate for the job you're applying for. This is why I'm doing this class, so this CV revamp now. If you have not followed the instruction in this place because they said professional summary, and because you already have your CV, you cut and paste here, your CV is not ready. Your CV is not ready. Are we here?
Yes, sir.
If you check my profile, can you see my screen?
No, sir. I can see your screen, but it's not your wall.
Okay, you can't see what I'm sharing, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a profile. This did not request for professional summary, but if you check what he has asked here, let me quickly highlight what that CV, this CV, this professional summary asks for. Then let's look at if it is in that one. He said we should look at our professional accomplishment. And achievements. Then outline your most relevant skills, experiences, and traits that make you ideal. That makes you ideal. That makes you an ideal candidate. For those of us that have done our CV, I said I didn't look at the details on your CV. That is why I'm doing this again. Back to my CV. Can you see my CV?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I said, since 2002, I have worked as a retail sales manager, as well as a certified and experienced customer service manager. Since 2012, right? This CV was used for a purpose. So I cut my 2008. It was basically, if you see the title of this CV, is Retail Sales Manager. You understand? So my summary or profile is not reading the agent or, you understand, the boy aspect. Now, what we highlighted from that CV guide now, I said the first part is professional accomplishment and achievement. I have strong communication and negotiating abilities. Outline your most relevant skills, which have helped me close sales transactions on time. I am a goal-oriented person, and my performance during my past months reflects this.
Okay. Mr. Public, you could say.
Hello, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. I don't know, since Airtel has been acting up, because they know Intel, no competition for them. They are just misbehaving. They increased their 7 gig, their 6 gig for 1 week subscription they reduced it to 5 gig for 7 days as of last week when I was doing because I do 1.5 weekly, as in I do 1.5 weekly for each class. 1.5 for each class because of the download and all of that. Abraham, the one you did the last time, finish that dinner. So maybe you see.
I don't know what you talk about, so.
So what I'm saying is, where is it? I highlighted in that other CV that we want to work on what they need in your professional career, so in your professional summary. So now, look at what you have done. If you have this in it, if you have this in it, I know say now people hold my hand reach here. I go hold you guys' hand. I'll copy and paste this. You edit and put what you need to edit. Is that okay? Do you like it? Should I go ahead? Unmute yourself so that we'll know that we are communicating. I'll be the video, this thing has logged me out again. I'm not hearing it. Okay. Once again, so sorry about that. I think Airtel is acting up. Airtel is acting up. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Very well,
sir.
sir.
Okay. As I'm talking, please, you guys should check your own CV. If you have done this, make sure you have, when you get to this CV stuff, or maybe because we have passed, many of you have passed that area, please take note of these few things. The professional accomplishments, let me highlight it out. In your professional summary, I've pasted it on our platform.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Very much.
I pasted tries, so I didn't know, but it's
It's allowed,
just
sir.
there. But then I'm pasting. I want to paste mine. You edit mine in case you are struggling to. How do you know how to draft something? Because I understand sometimes. How do you put these things together? So now you can go and tell yourself, since 2009 or whatever, I have worked as a whatever and whatever. Edit to for it to match what you want to use it for. Okay.
Okay.
Then now I want to build my own CV because which of the screen are you seeing now? Let me return to.
I'm seeing your CV.
Okay.
The retail manager. The retail sales manager.
Okay. Can you see now the CV revamp that we started working on?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now, after cutting and paste here, make sure you take your time to see if the spacing are okay. You understand? You see, it scattered it here. Remember what we did on Upwork also. Okay. Let me now come back to the beginning aspect again, because this one, everybody has it. Everybody can easily choose what they want to become. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
Another secret I need to share with you guys is, let's try as much as we can to maintain the name that we are using, our professional name everywhere. Don't come and use, maybe if you are using Paul Ebeireme, make sure it is Paul Ebeireme. Ebeireme Paul is different from Paul Ebeireme.
Sure.
Very important. Please take notes. Now, they said additional field. If you want to, let's see what will be there. I don't want. So you minus it. So that these are the things that you will see there. Okay. Then now, experiences. Please include all relevant experiences and extracurricular activities and whatever, plus and volunteer work related to the job you are applying for. Be sure to clearly state the responsibility you had and the skills. Let me tell you one secret again. The secret to whatever that we are doing that will make us not to go twice is read what you want to do. Do not just say, okay, you understand? Because most times we just click the experience. As we see experience, we start attaching. Did you notice he said, include all relevant work experience, internships, extracurricular activities, and volunteer work related to the job that you're applying for. So now let's click on add experiences. Remember, I'm using my other CV, but the essence is, because I actually got this from the same, or more or less like the same site that we're using right now, so it said job title is retail sales manager. I copy, yes, it is job title, retail sales manager, employer. Country, of course, Nigeria. City, Port Harcourt, York. Now, start date 2018 August. Because I'm still working there, it shows currently working here. Now, they said the job description. For those that, okay, this is, I have this already. You understand? I've built it before already. So now look at what I want to ask for those of us that do not have, because this is the essence of this class now. You come to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, you said job. What's the question they asked again? He said
Job description.
job description. Job description of a retail sales manager in a telecommunications company. So in case you do not have, is why I'm doing this. I have mine already. In case you don't know how to get that job description that will be standard enough, is why I'm doing this. Oh, I've not used this ChatGPT for a while. Can you still see my screen? Is reloading?
Yes, it's reloading.
He knows how to overdo. He will give you plenty. Now look at the job responsibility: sales leadership, store operation of a retail sales. Look at what he said. Job title: retail sales manager in a telecommunications industry. You understand? So if you do not have, instead of cracking your head or writing those 2-3 unprofessional lines that you have used, whatever your job that you have done, just ask ChatGPT. You don't need to put your company name, what you are into, what your company is into, the service you are providing. Now let me read from my own CV the job title that I have there. You see, let me share my screen so that you see it. So we'll come back to ChatGPT to read what he said there. Look at my job responsibility here now. Planning, sales strategy, development and implementation, organizing marketing and promotions, team coordination, customer service, report and analysis, compliance, inventory management. Now, look at what ChatGPT has told us. Sales leadership, store operations, customer service, product knowledge and training, sales strategy, inventory management, performance metrics, cross-functional. So now, but remember, it will guide you. Does not mean you should leave all the tasks for him or for ChatGPT. When he said inventory management, when you now say monitor and manage inventory level to ensure adequate stock and product and prevent, you understand? So some of these things now you need to personalize. You need to now start making it and fit in what you are writing there. Are you hearing me? If you,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying this in case you have not done this. If you have done this, let's stop here. If you think this is not going to add to you, that you are sure you have your CV is okay, let's stop here. Should I continue?
Continue, sir. With what you have taught us, sir, is what we like. Me, I sent to you, but I've learned from this class. I can take it up from there because
I told you guys that I was unable. I will be unable to look at it. The only thing the only thing I know I can do is to take the time to see the format. You understand?
Yes.
And I just felt let me put it here again so that we can.
I think from what I've seen, I've learned, and I think from what you have done for me, I should be able to ride with it. I should be able to run with it personally. Today now is just like an icing on the cake. So every gray area has been touched. So I think I'm good with it now.
Okay. Now when you're done,
so if I'd seen this, sorry sir, if I'd seen this, I think I would have come up. If I had seen this class, I think I would have come up with a better CV. But now that I've seen it here, I know how to maneuver with it. You have given me the key to run with.
Okay, good. Remember also when you copy and paste, take your time to correct it because it will be scattered. And if you leave it like that, it's going to come up like that. Unfortunately, this site that I gave to you does not save on words. Does it? Are you able to save this stuff on words?
No, it will save on PDF.
On PDF direct.
PDF.
What I used in doing mine those days was I paid for it about $2, so it saves on Word. So you now have a more or less like you have a soft copy, such that when you want to edit, you don't need to come back to this format, the template again, and all of that.
Okay.
But this is free, but it's okay. So what you need to do is just take your time out, build once and for all. Or if you want to edit anytime you come, you have what you have done before. I'm doing this for the sake of those people that are 80%. I want to try and complete and see why your CV should be 80% after. I hope every one of us, or by now, we have what's it called, Grammarly and QuickBooks on our system. You can see how some of the corrections are lighting, and I'm taking it immediately.
We're not seeing your screen.
You're not seeing your screen.
Are you serious?
Very, very serious.
Why? Screen, why are you not showing? Are you putting not tell me? What are you not seeing now? I'm correcting. You see this thing is scattered anyhow as I copy and paste. So I'm taking my time to you see into actions. He has given me It's not actions, it's action. So when I think that TV is standard now, that guy has rubbish that area. Capitalize on the markets. You see, maybe as at that time there was Grammarly, but English has revolutionized again. It has upgraded as an app, as our Android app, they upgrade. That English is no longer correct.
This language, you know, all the correct everywhere.
The thing they add themselves, they don't confuse. Now, this is one. I get power to add on my work experience. This man. Let me add one more. Let me go back to the CV. In my original CV, there is a column for achievements. There's a column for achievements such that if someone takes a glance at your CV as it's supposed to be, should be able to hire you. You should be able to know what you can do. You understand? I've mentioned my job role and I've also mentioned my achievements. Okay. But for the sake of the one we are using right now, let me go ahead. Job role, sales manager. This is my personal business. Employer, Enzo owns and questions. Country. By years. June 2014, December 27. Are we still following?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to quickly also highlight the job function. Now, this is a phone communications outlet. I want to show you also. I want to show you something also. In case you are taking local, you are still choosing that your business, it will always give you what is the function of a sales manager in a phone and accessories business that deals on recharge card sales and SIM activation. Can you see how I coined this question?
Yes, sir.
What is the function of a sales manager in a phone and accessories business that deals on recharge card sales and SIM activation? You understand? Because now we already, with this now, you can write manually, you can write locally the function of this manager, but we want a professional write-up. Do you get me? So that's the same thing. You might know what is the function of a salesperson in a shopping mall. You understand? But there's a professional way. There's a professional way. This ChatGPT is going to bring it out for you. That anybody that is reading it will not. If you write it will not come out as a lame person, as someone that is. You understand? That's not really professional. Look at it now. That is a one-man business that you won't be able to come up with some of these now sales strategy development, team leadership, inventory management, customer relationship management, promotion and marketing, SIM activation process. Let me read this one now. He oversees the SIM activation process, ensuring compliance with regulatory requirements and providing necessary training to the sales team. Can you beat that? Can you beat that? Is it right? Is it correct by this explanation for SIM activation in Nigerian context? You understand? That's now, as a sales manager, you oversee the SIM activation process, ensuring compliance with the regulatory requirements and providing necessary training to the sales team. So also that's your job that you are doing. Just be able to carve this thing I'm doing now is a topic in our class. How to use ChatGPT, but we will not do that when the time comes because we're already doing it already now, indirectly. How to use ChatGPT. That is why I'm taking my time. That's why I'm not asking ChatGPT without, as in, I'm not typing it on my own and coming back to impute it there. I am typing as I'm doing it so that you'll be seeing how I am asking the questions. Do you understand me? Now look at market expansion. Identify opportunities to expand customer base and market reach for recharge card sales and SIM activation. Explore partnership and collaboration to enhance business growth. You understand? See regulatory compliance. Stay informed about telecommunications regulations related to recharge card sales and SIM activation. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
I'm saying this so that you make sure that all of your team, all of your things, make so that whatever you are doing is professional. I don't want a situation where it's half-baked. I don't even know if the time when I did this my CV, I've started using ChatGPT. It's when I'm doing this one now, I will know what he's telling me, if it's standard too. But I don't have time to edit it, so that's why I'm not using that one now. Because I'm supposed to personalize some of those things. Now I said sales of mobile phones, accessories, and recharge card and SIM activation, various telecommunications. I'm not ready to use two different write-ups, so I'm just going to go with my copy and paste. But I'm sharing this so that in case that your write-up does not meet the standard, it not match, it not make sense, you should be able to know. If you are reading something that makes sense, you would know now. They don't need to tell you now. Tell blind man say market don't close. If you not hear sound of engine again, you don't know say they don't close. If you are reading your CV, you should know that which kind CV is this now? This CV not enter class. So you agree with me now when you are reading it.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Coco, how are you today, sir? Mr. Steven. Okay.
Mr. Steven is here.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So this is it. I don't have plenty to write many grammar. Let me add one more. In case I will use this CV. I didn't use my picture. I don't use picture. I don't know why. In case you need to hide some of the things the person is looking for. You will not just see everything once. You copy me? Let them be thinking, who is the person that I want to employ? Not that they've already seen the black man. Let them be reading and finish reading, and then say, oh, I can't wait to meet this person.
Are you advising us now? What could hide and small?
But sometimes
Necessary.
Create value. Territory sales manager, create value.
That's the word.
Person already, he has seen you, he has read about you. Let him be anxious to meet you.
Yes.
But go remove all those pictures.
If you don't have what to write now, when we not get what to write, we look for those some kind of things. See, I've not finished now. Everywhere is already full. No need to go and look at. No need to go look at my face. No, let my face not go and deceive you and forget to read the details here. You understand? Because there are people that want strictly white persons. You understand? That as they are reading the CV, they don't know who they are reading from. But they don't want black because they have problem with blacks. So they will not read your CV. Do you understand? Let them read and like what they have seen and bring you to, they say, this black man, I'm not feel resistant. Am I communicating?
Yeah.
That's why sometimes, in case they don't like your face, but they not feel do away with your face, because by the time one they meet, now, this guy is good. (2010 to 2013). I'm sure after this class now, we'll come up with a solid CV, June and April. Now, the function of a territory sales manager, if you still ask ChatGPT, the guy not the fear. You know what my colleague used to call him? Bros, not give me this answer. The answer not. We call him bros. He's the oga pata of them all. If you just call you say, as you're asking me a question, I say, you don't ask bros, which is ChatGPT. Just go. Ask what is the job function. Because even some of the people who employ you, they don't know your job function. So if you wait for them, they don't know why they employ you, they don't give you title, they don't even know this is the professional standard. What is the job function of a territory sales manager in a telecommunications industry? Why you find question mark for in between grammar? This ChatGPT not go, you know, enter class today.
Ross don't feel exam without.
No, they give me question mark for some areas when I know one. Can you see it? Now, the sales strategy and planning will always pop up. Team leadership will always pop up. Customer acquisition, market expansion, you understand? Don't forget, like, because I've done it and I have somewhere that I'm copying, that I'm doing for, when you're doing yours, please, do not highlight it the way it is written here. For example, now, if you take budget management, you take this column here, you now write, I develop and manage the sales budget for the territory, ensuring cost-effective operations, and also monitor expenses and allocate resources efficiently. Did you see how I combine both now?
Yes.
Please, because it's one thing for you to now come and write regulatory compliance, then you now come and still put this dot here. No, you now say I stay informed about telecommunications, because you are talking about you now, your job description, your personal, you need to personalize it. I stay informed about telecommunications regulations and compliance requirements within the assigned territory and ensure that sales activations are adhered to legal and regulatory standards. You see how we switch and, so that you don't have to highlight, so that anybody that is reading it, and if all of us are working in the same place, we are all having this kind of the same languages. K-leg 50, they do in a different area where they go. We should always try, no matter how we they all reach. If they watch my screen now, after Chat GPT, as they see like this, so now Quill boat 9 day. Anything that is worth doing well. The reason I am doing copy and pasting now is because of the sake of our class, for time's sake, so that we can achieve a lot. Originally, when you want to do, you are building your CV that will go international. That CV we go to schools abroad, because time will come when you want to travel. You don't need to come and start building your CV again, because you have taken this my CV now. I not remember when I do this my CV, and I bet you understand? I can't remember. I'm sure it is not this year, though it's subject to upgrading anyways. But if it has gone far, you can't be editing. So you are careful on how you always change your format. So take your time. Mr. Paul, let me confirm my CV. Do not be in a hurry. I will only look at the format. That's why I gave you that format. The format came as a result of some of the persons that were private chatting me, sharing their CV with me. I just looked at, this is 2023 now, jet age. These CVs are still taking those mama akara, those CVs that they use in selling akara those days, So let's take professional CVs. Does not mean it is one thing. Is just the professionality that we are looking at. The write-up, what makes up that CV, is still very, 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 very key that we are taking note of it. Okay. Now they invite me for job. They invite person for Sarah Joy. Okay, so I'll still go back here and copy and paste my job function, as I think I've done that. Let me see where I have stopped. Okay, now the job function as a territory sales manager. Let me quickly paste it here. Are you guys feeling this class?
Very well, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we're done with it. Let's leave my career. Say I start 2010. 2010, 12 years. It is so. I don't fit throw my 2 years though. Can't throw it, because this thing I'm taking my time to do it too. You agree with me now? Key account consultant. The reason I'm taking my time to do some of these things is to prove to you that there's nothing you ask this guy that it does not have the job function. Now, what is the key, the job responsibility of another thing you need to learn how to do with ChatGPT is if you're asking the same questions all the time, you can always copy and edit. What's the job function of a key account consultant? In the telecommunications industry? You can see that it's named, this language that they're using to confuse person. You see the functions that came out also, it's almost like the function of a sales manager because they are all sales related. You understand? So the essence is just know what you are typing. September 2008 to 2010. I'll come and fill those areas. Let me first of all paste the job. Employer also, visa phone, communications limited. The country is Niger area. The city is Kaduna. 2010. Oh, 2008 to 2010, yes. Guys, are we following?
Yes, sir.
I hope after this class, our CV will take a new turn.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah.
How many of us are seeing some of our errors right now?
Maybe number one.
Me, sir.
Okay, so it's good not to assume. I just felt there's no point. What is what doing is it, like I said, this is what we call ownership mindset. If I said I've shared the CV format with you, it's not my business. If you like, you do it. I won't be doing this, but your success is my concern. Wallahi, because I've already put in my time. So what is the essence of not doing it half baked? You shouldn't leave my class and still be having a CV that is $1. The CV is supposed to go Harvard. So that we'll know say on one side we define. We know if you define work, you know say you define work. So now we're done with these. So now we'll go to education. Can you see another thing you need to see as you are going gradually, you are seeing 50%. So the more
Yes, sir.
that's why I said earlier on, I'm repeating it again. You see, in that Upwork, when we did our profile building of our profile, the more job opportunities, if you do not have that, because the truth is, the world is a very beautiful place. Yes, I must be careful with my language. I don't like using it's not a fair place. What will not happen to those that are just coming up? Nobody wants to associate with the person that does not have a lot of experiences. Coincidentally, I have. But if you have to split those job stuff with the head of these things, the things that you know you can do, just be saying you've done so thing. Nobody is looking for, you understand? Unfortunately, we are building, what we're doing is for Upwork. Do you understand? What we're doing is for Upwork, and which is also applicable to our everyday life. If you are saying you've worked with Enzo Digital World, gone are those days where we stamp our reference, call Enzo Digital as a proof that you have worked for him. All the places that you have worked, bring the reference. It is only these professional bodies, like as I've worked with Intel now, I want to go and work with Airtel. Airtel, we need Intel confirmation that I have worked with them without consulting you. You understand? So you need to split some of your job. Do not be too quick to, like, after that, don't feed job this thing put now. Waiting that they disturb me for. Just take your time. Just take your time. Let's go to education. Let's see what will now happen. They said they're asking of university, school or university. Bruce Ali University. Ekboma. I got the school names. The name show when you did the type format. Degree, Bachelor in Science, Nigeria City, Ekboma. Start here. Let me go and check. March 2004. Okay. Did they put description again? Okay, I think so. It must too. I graduated with a bachelor degree of science in economics with a second class honor. Oh, wisdom will not kill us. Second class is second class. If you have your first class, don't fail to put it, to be proud of what you have. If you have third class, just leave it like that. Don't you write anything. Just leave with it. Just write say you don't graduate. Or if you get pass, just leave them. Let them ask you in the interview. Just leave the area.
If your certificate still in the school. If your
you don't
certificate
finish
still in the school.
Yes,
you don't know what you get.
I hear they tell you now, small.
Is that boy say third class, not bother.
No, you go right as you fill all this area, put this description now. So I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Economics. Forget with second class honor. Just forget that with third class. Not leave them. Just I graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Economics. Okay, now we're done with this area. He said they should add more. If I get masters now for put them in view, don't go and add your certification. Don't be in a hurry to do that. You see, last time I did, I feel that was 50%. For adding this education, now I have 55%. Now I'm going to add skills. You said read. I remember I told us to always read. I highlight any specialized abilities and expertise related to job applied for. Write 5 to 8 skills that are most relevant to your application. First of all, strategic planning, customer service,
leadership,
sales management. If you rush, go take some of all those ones. You go discover, say, what you need most. Problem solving.
Communications.
Organizations, communications, time management, negotiation.
Team building.
May not fool my seat, may not fool that place. Are they 65 already? Add links to any personal, professional, and social profiles, portfolio, work samples, or website that you can directly support your qualifications. I will skip this because if I put some of this now, you say that is why your own gets. You understand? But I have LinkedIn accounts. So I'll add my LinkedIn account. Basically, I'll add my LinkedIn account. That is one area we are going to be doing also. I'll read you later. So add a link. $70. Okay. We're going to have LinkedIn class also. I think I'll put it inside our next class. Just a short introduction. Add links to professional social profiles, portfolio, work samples. Well, I'm not vexed. I want to work up. No, I'm not a put. Then now, add courses, hobbies. I like look at what we have here, 70%. Let me see if this will add anything. Reading, only reading first, give me 4%. Jesus. Look at try swimming. Okay, so you're not give me anything. So only that's one of them alone. I like cooking. I be like dancing before, but I don't the old.
Mr. Paul.
Yeah.
What about if, for example, I have LinkedIn accounts, but I've not been active for a very long time?
We'll visit LinkedIn as a class, as colleagues, as in our platform, but we'll do introduction to LinkedIn and what your profile should look like. So it's another that would be we're almost done. I'm just swiping and so that we'll maximize. Okay, then now languages. Let me see. Add language. Let me see if we are 74, right? English language. Proficiency is 70. This one gave me 2. Somebody just they come school. Oga Williams. This guy now get us. Now courses. Okay, I think some of you now this area go there who hold some of us level. Courses, course name. Before then, let me go to internship. Some of those local jobs that we did in our beginning, in our early days, we can consider them as internship. Okay, are you guys following? You understand?
Yes,
so I want to do. Okay, let me first of all add course name, customer service fundamental.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for the internship, does he any job that
let me tell you, it's our local jobs that we've done. You can just like I worked in Zero Hotel in my early days. That is what I put that one now as internship. I cannot go and put it as work experience, including
as professional job.
as a professional job. You understand?
Okay.
Like,
like me, I work in a laboratory. I work in a
internship.
laboratory.
But most cases, like I said, if you read one we wanted to start, customer service foundations, look at what he said here. Include any formal college level screening courses. No, not yet. This internship, by the time you click on it, you see what it tells you. Present your qualification to potential employee. Include any relevant skill or knowledge that you develop during your internship that will add to your qualification. It has to be related. So if you are doing laboratory, you're not doing laboratory work now. So I prefer if you want to do, say you do internship, take something that has to do with what you are going for right now. Okay?
Okay.
If you worked in a laboratory, do not do anything science related. You can do something like
customer service.
Customer service. do not go and say you are taking blood sample. I'll say, I must see this now job confusion. No. This person will do internship where they draw syringe for people those days now. He's not a salesperson. You understand? So you rather use customer service. Don't forget, if there's a space for you to put your job qualification, if you type an internship as a customer service in a laboratory, they will beautify that role for you. You understand? So now, name of course, customer service foundation, name of institute.
So, Mr. Paul, can I put in those courses as I said I did now in this place?
Yes, no. Yes, no.
Okay. Collect.
LinkedIn Learning. Name of institution, LinkedIn Learning. Date. February 2022. Let's add again. Let's see if we add, whether it will increase it also. Northwestern University. What is social? Let me go for technical support fundamentals. Technical support fundamentals. Who the clubhouse for them now? So you can see that one is okay. One is we do the job, because what we are looking for is to complete 100%, right? Google. Because as I did one, as I'm adding this other one, I did not notice any addition. It's 41, 81, 81. Google. This is July 2022. So now, I'm talking of the internship. I worked as a job title. Supervisor. Employer, Zero Hotel. Country, Nigeria. City, Wafi. Start date 2016. 2006.
Mr. Paul, say this place, no be for like you do.
No, you no worry. You know Zero Hotel for worry. You know Zero Hotel for worry.
I don't see hotel for real.
I don't do Bodikoko Road. I do this one. I go their new site when I visit Warri recently. The managers are my friend. The managers are my friend. March 2006 and December 2007.
Mr. Paul, you sure some of the bus driver you do that here? Don't let me go everywhere for that.
March 2006, December 2007. Now, the function, my job, let me see if it's on my CV here. But I'll still write it. Okay. Assisted guest, but let me go professional. Now, may you see, but ChatGPT, you know, they ask us small question. They always, I might put brief this time. A brief job description of a supervisor in a hotel business.
Buzz.
Huh? So you guys have been seeing how I've been asking ChatGPT questions. Do you guys think you will be confused asking it?
Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
No, sir.
No.
This will be good. Very good. This one you're giving us an expo.
Because I have lots of persons that said that how will I ask the question? So that's why I'm very careful guiding you guys, because I've had people that I introduced ChatGPT to, that if they have a question, they will still come back to me to say, how will I put the question? How will I ask ChatGPT? So that's why I'm doing it this way. As you can see, account management oversees and manages a portfolio of clients' accounts within the staff management, guest services, operational oversight, training and development, one small thing where they ask now. Small thing where they go ask now. You're right. ChatGPT too clever. If they do apropos, I would take this ones.
That's in AI now.
This not too much. Nobody want to use my internship skills to go anywhere. This one for my CV, it should be brief too much. Let me take. Yes, bro. Okay. I want to copy this thing. Can you see what I'm trying to copy here? Is this what I'm copying?
Yes, staying up to this content.
That's I think that they call her. So that everything with all of them will take the same format. Do you understand?
Okay.
You push your answer me now. You are confused.
Yes.
Because
They follow.
okay. Now see that thing I've been telling you now. This is the practical on exactly what I've said earlier on. And address, I monitor. I've said it before now, so it don't appear now. I monitor and enhance. I supervise staff management. I supervise and coordinate the activities of hotel staff, including front desk, housekeeping, and maintenance team, and provide leadership. You will feel grammarly the correct ChatGPT. Operational oversight. I oversee daily hotel operations, check-in and check-out procedure, room assignment and condition. And if I tell you, say true, now, so this is my work. This guy too know, this ChatGPT. I conduct training sessions to staff. custom section. Add any educational information is set. What's custom section? Somebody said it's 80% that year, bah?
83. That's me.
Eh?
I mean, 83.
83.
With your pictures. Do you have your picture in it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, probably that's why it's.
I'm one of this internship and the rest. I've not filled it. I'm just saying now, like getting those courses done. Someone know they put picture. I'll go come out and someone they hide their identity.
It will drop from that. But that picture is about 10%.
Support someone they threaten them.
Only picture give you 10.
Almost 10.
Yes.
Yes. If you put 10 now, this one are 91.
We don't reach here, so we don't reach here now.
Support no waste time for this video.
Why now? I want to see it go give me. 10.
Yes, sir.
But this man I wear suit too, but I don't know.
But the picture is just like a standard percentage. Because me, I was in I was singlet that way. I got to try at 10.
That's standard, though. That picture is standard. Any picture you put in 10 marks will give you.
10%. Yes.
Straight away, will give you 10 marks.
Okay, let me say the remaining 9% now awards and because I think everything needs to be answered to awards. They don't give you award before. List professional awards or no recognition that you have been given. I see whether they get confirmation. Oh boy. Best. We are trying something now.
Whether they go and get confirmation of the award. I mean, put picture or something.
Hello?
Yes. Not be me.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Best sales team. Go ahead. That's custom.
Okay. This award there. There are some awards we work very hard to get to, but it's not related to this our sales team. I will come one like best dressed staff.
You know, go put them.
No, everything has to be related
to what you want.
What
That's
the
why
purpose?
They give you expo on top before you start.
Any additional information that you may set here apart from your job
dancer.
application.
Whether you go dance for them, the support saying like it's a bit dance there.
Add any additional information you may set here apart from other job application. This is an effective way to increase. Currently studying here.
Next question.
Let me answer.
Anyways.
So this currently this custom this thing is like on all those like we get in view courses. Very excited
I don't know whether now since some other courses like Coursera.
And now it's just the reason.
Nothing a professional course is like a full option degree.
Yes.
You understand? Because
support, please, let me ask so.
Okay.
Support.
Yes.
This this resume, what if maybe you've not studied the course and you want to apply for that course and maybe you're about to undergo a lecture on it? Can you still put it?
No, it's only in this last column now that you can say currently studying there. If you see, this is the only one that has that option. But like your other place, education, put what you have achieved.
Yes.
Yeah, but this area now, this one now, if you have a course that you are studying now, I wish I pursue masters now, and the masters is still ongoing. I can put it here that I'm going for masters in business administration.
Okay.
The country, the day I started, then I'll say currently studying here. Then I'll not describe. If you write a short note on you understand. If you just still write, say they apply for school for this thing, but they not give us place to put currently apply for. Now currently studying, so yes, you can, but it's not. That's if you have already applied for it and you have already started it. Okay.
Okay.
Now the next question, the next place is 91% is okay now. So who did 81 that time? Not wrong. So 83. Even this one now, because say I'll take this now and also go and remove my picture.
Support.
Yes.
Support. Is it most that we must get to 100?
No. As long as you fill in the necessary information and download again, I'll take the 2.
Okay. So for the pictures, we shouldn't add pictures, right? We should just remove the pictures, or we should add more, because I added pictures in my own.
Yes, you can add if your picture is very beautiful. As if you're wait to carry your picture.
Some of us know they photogenic, like me now know they photo friendly.
At least now you go edit now. Take good pictures.
No get what you want filter for this face.
Okay.
I don't like this fact. The fact that I'm separating my surname here. Before you go now go come separate and give me.
So like this place, you saw first name and last name.
Are you seeing? Okay, let me share my screen. Because I've opened my CV now that I downloaded.
No go easy.
In all honesty, this CV now, one of us work together do, and the ones one now we don't do. You know, I think say those. Do you guys think what you wrote in your CV was standard and heavy enough?
Mr. Paul, we know it is not.
Okay, good. This is where my concern. This is where my concern is.
Mr. Paul, you don't separate it. There's a hyphen. If there's no hyphen in front of it, then they'll separate it. There's a hyphen that makes it continue.
Okay.
A sentence now they take people know.
No mind me. And you know, do you know that those links they can be clicked on and direct you to your page?
Okay.
Allow. You see the page, see the link here already. If you click on it now, if you close the site, click allow, it will not take you to. Do you understand? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sure after today we will all be set with us. So this is the one with picture, and this is the one without picture. Me personally, I still stand to, you understand, now two things. So like me now, like according to Abraham, like when I not get confidence, say they go like my face. May they are not go confused. They make I keep the face way for them. So like some of all these our guests, they now when they get set their we see their picture now selling now is they got what they call selling pictures. That pictures according to the rating where you stand for themselves, it already give 10%. Some people they say that 10% now sure. Even some
own,
if you go get them 20%. So
my own,
make I no go.
you order for different from what you see.
May they not go quarrel. So mo no go quarrel. So I not go put my own. Now so this thing they do you both in. Why they move they go by itself now? Now send them. I gotta stop to this share. I think that will be all for today on what's it called? On this our CV. I just rushed into doing this CV with us. We still have. Okay, let's just check some of these few things. Let's still touch one or two things. We still have more time. We still have some few times so that we'll just erase it out of our head. We're going to be looking at some of the tools needed as a freelancer. Some of the tools needed as a freelancer. Okay.
Mr. Paul, okay.
Okay, you want to see? You're not seeing my screen.
Yes.
Okay. You can see it now. Some of the tools needed as a freelancer. We've talked about all these plenty things, our CVs, what freelancing is. We've built our Upwork profile account. Okay, what do I need to be able to do this stuff? What I need to still add to all of these that I know? Remember, these areas are miscellaneous. And I started this class by doing a short analysis. If you are building a house, if you buy the land at 1.5 million, as soon as the 1.5 leaves your account, you know that something has left your account. But a consolation is when you get to the site, you look at from here to that end, now me get this land. You are seeing what you have done with your money. The same way, what we have been doing, you are seeing that, yes, I grabbed something today. The same way, when there's an area you build your house to that you put in 2 million. When you come, you will not know what you have done. They call those things finishing and fittings. You understand? They will spend 2 million, 3 million. You will not even see what you have done. Like, okay, what do you say you buy? These things, now you say you spend, you understand, the same way. But all of those things are needed to complete the house. That is how this freelancing class and the journey so far is. When we started, it's very bright. You understand that this is very key. If you agree with me, what we just opened our eyes to see now, your CV is also an area that, for the fact that you are going to be writing it, you are reading it, you have learned it, even if you have not done it. You understand? So also, what are the tools needed? You might like, sure, now computer now. I do not know that one. Many of us don't know. And we need to know that we must have a noise cancellation headset. Noise cancellation headset. As we are in this meeting, my neighbor is passing by, has greeted me. You won't hear his voice, but you might hear when I said okay, because I'm the one talking. But my noise cancellation, my headset cancels the noise from every noise around me. There are headsets that are headsets. You buy a headset for 10,000 naira because of the price, and you say, maybe you'll be thinking like, I bought my headset early last year, 20,000 naira. You understand? Before that one, I've bought two at 10,000 naira because I was like, normal headphone when they buy 1.5, I won't buy 10,000. You can do the work now. No, I bought Logitech. Anyways, this is not the time. We are in the same platform. When we want to do all these things, we will discuss it. We are not set here. Then
no, you can still tell us now. You can still tell us too, because we'll still know.
I will tell you Logitech. Where is the chat section? I don't even throw the cat on a loggy. Tech noise cancellation headset. Okay. Then you need a quiet environment. Very, very important. You understand? Very important, because like some of the noise, some of the background noise that we're hearing in this class, it's totally it's not okay. Do not make that mistake if you're having an interview. Okay. You understand? Because the reason why most of these clients, they like it mute, they like you on muting yourself, because it is a one-on-one conversation. It is expected that as I'm talking, you're saying yes, okay, there's a flow of communication. Yes. That's especially when it's not going to mandate you to put on your cameras. You have the permission, you have the right to, like, sir, please, permission, I'm kind of busy right now, or I'm not alone here. I won't be able to put on my camera. If it permits you, based on when work is already going on. Do not go for an interview thinking that you will have that privilege of telling the person, just like as you are responding now. You understand that your background noise is very calm. Always ensure a quiet environment for your freelance activities. Always ensure. You understand. Then the next one is be ready to have a Skype account. How to use a Skype. You must know how to navigate your ways through Zoom accounts, Google Meet, Loom, Slack, Microsoft Teams. I think I did a few explanation on them I didn't. Oh, then why am I rushing? And let me take my time to explain some of them. Skype. We all know what Skype account is. You understand? We all know what Skype account is. This is it.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen? Is the Skype showing? When I answer me now, I don't verse for me. My go.
I've been mute myself. It's now it's booting. Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing it now.
Okay. So you can create. Oh, the quarry now, beg. So do you need a Skype account? You understand? Have it ready, available. You can download on your phone. You can have it on your system. So if a client is asking you for it, that's not when you should be running around to try to create it. But it's not an issue if you do not. It's not an issue, but just understand that you need, just have an understanding of a Skype account, because you might be working with a client that needs Skype as a means of communication. Okay. Then,
if I may ask this question, Mr. Paul.
Okay.
Is there any phone that is advisable to use?
Phone?
Yes.
Yes.
I will not specify specifically, because the companies are not going to be paying me for recommending them, but I use Redmi.
For us.
I use Redmi phone, and I'm using a 128 gig and 6 gig RAM and 128 gig storage, such that as I'm loading all of these things, my phone will not crawl. It doesn't crawl, because definitely, especially that 6 gig aspect, so that your phone is not hanging, it's not malfunctioning, you understand? It's not.
Mine is 8. Mine is 8.
Okay, so you see, you're not senior, but what phone is that?
I know the senior, but it's Oppo. It's Oppo A77.
Okay, because another thing is, this was recommended, because if you go and get 8 gig Techno, it's as good as you have 4 or 5 gig. You understand? 4 or 6 gig. You understand? Some of them, they just make the name bogus. Like your 8 gig is real now. You understand? So
what of if someone is using an iPhone 8 or iPhone X?
I don't have business with iPhone because of some of those. It's not user friendly for me. I'll be mugu. Don't leave me with an iPhone. So I'm using Android. I don't want to. It's not because thank God I not feel like can first. So don't be me that will put for work. Say they don't upgrade. They don't do another one. iPhone 15. Why you even asking me of iPhone 8 when they have iPhone 14 now? Imagine self. You not rich.
No, we
This one not rich. This
like
one not rich.
iPhone.
This one not rich. This your own is not okay.
Mr. Paul, if you quarrel, Lord
So
Jesus.
the next one is Zoom. Let's go to Zoom. We are using Zoom right now. We already understand how to use Zoom. We already understand how to use Zoom. So I'll still re-emphasize on it. If you're having meetings or you're having invites, do not allow the client to wait for you. You understand? Because some of those people, these are their screening process. Be there before them. Let it be as it's opening the platform. You're already in the waiting room. You understand? So it's not professional. It's not professional. You understand? It's not professional. Most times I feel like giving up most times when I log in, when I create our account, but I try to hold on to my patience, not to get angry. Because if I verse say the class not hold, if I like verse today, tomorrow I go can't hold the class of today. I owe you people that, but it's not nice, and it is something you are used to. If you master you this way, it will master you when the time comes that it will not be, you won't be able to get it off your system, that you just take it like normal. So when you're Zoom, you already understand what Zoom, and always remember when you're logging in, it gives you the option to log in with your audio. None of us in this class will have that as an issue anymore. You understand? I'm just saying, still echoing it. You understand? So Zoom also is like Google Meet, but just it's like Google Meet. How many of us have used Google Meet before?
I used it once. I was called from, I think, one of these Arab countries.
Right.
Okay. You can look at what Google Meet is. You can create, and you can easily create a link. Google Meet. Somebody is making noise. So you type Google Meet link, it opens for you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you click on, just for example, I'm trying to create a meeting link now. Just like for you people now that are saying you want to have meeting, but just that the meeting is less than 1 hour. If you create new meeting, if you want new meeting, you can click on this place. If you want to create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, or schedule a Google Calendar, like create a meeting, you copy this link. If you copy this link, if I send to you now and I click on it, I'm entering a meeting, and you that click on it, you are entering the meeting as well. So this is how Google Meet. So for emergency, maybe even you as a client, most clients, they don't know this, but they start their test with you this way. Can we have a meeting? Can you send me a link? Hey, some of us will like, oh, me send you link. It's simple. You understand? You just come to Google, meet.google.com, or just, if it's for emphasis sake, just type Google Meet. If you type it on Google, it will help you with the various stuff. Then create new meeting. Then when you copy the link, don't forget, is to start the meeting now is just to copy this link and you send to whoever that wants it. You that is sending will launch first so that the person can join. Okay. Then also there's what we call Loom. Loom is a platform where you can record, you can do recording. It's an app. Please download it. It's very important on your phone right now, on your Play Store. Loom video recorder. Please download on your phone right now. It has this logo. Can you see it? The first one now, Loom free screen recorder. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Loom.com, www.loom.com. I use it better on the phone. You have free trial currently. Oh. Continue to workspace. Currently installed. If you check on your phone, Loom help you to record video of yourself, because and the good thing about Loom is your recording is saved as a link, not as an attachment. Like when you click on an attached file now, if they say if they say ask you to do a video recording, they are not expecting you to do the recording. If you do a recording with your phone manually, it comes as an attached file, like maybe JPEG or something, but Loom comes as a link. You understand? So most cases, what I do is I do the recording and I send the link to myself. Do you know how to send messages to yourself on WhatsApp? Very important. It's a way of saving vital information. So when you type well, ask your question, please. I'm waiting.
I was trying to say something on that WhatsApp this thing that you can send message to yourself on WhatsApp. I have it. I can do it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying now. So if you do your recording on Loom, you click on share. Why is this thing not working? Okay, this is Loom as it is now. This is Loom as it is. This is my account. As you can see my name here now. I'm not seeing my previous work. I think you might need to download it on your laptop as well too. Can you still see my screen? These are videos that I've done about myself. These are videos I've done about myself.
Okay.
So if you click on this video or any of them, it gives you the opportunity to share the meeting. Let me click on this now. Or let me see the 3 arrow options. So now, if you click, can you see my screen? If you click on share, yes?
Sorry.
Yes,
This Loom, I just tried downloading it. So they gave us 3 options, like for work, education, and personal use. Which are we supposed to use?
Personal use.
Okay. Like.
So if you click on share here, now enter the workspace that you want to share it with. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Or better still, as you get to this area, it has given you the opportunity to copy the link. Can you see copy the link?
Yes, sir.
So now by the time you copy this link, you go to your WhatsApp. I was telling you guys something now. Polo. I saved my own number so that I can share messages with myself. I save it here. I click paste. So I send to myself. Please hold on 1 minute. Let me take this. Okay, sorry about that, guys. If I don't take the call, it will still keep coming like that. So you can see now, I've pasted it here. So most cases, when you're applying for a job and they ask you to attach the link, you understand? You now copy this link, as it were, copy the link and paste in your proposal. Here is a short video introduction about myself. Did you copy that? Unmute yourself and respond to me, guys. Do you guys understand that?
Yes, we do. Or I do, rather.
Not really, sir.
Okay. You download Loom on your phone. when you click on the link, when you open Loom on your phone in particular, after downloading setting up, there is the logo Loom. Okay, let me even open on this side here now. For example, now on this area now, if you want to create a new video, you click on this. No, sorry. Look at new video option here. New video. Do you understand? You click on this area, new video. But on your phone, you see this logo, this Loom sign here now. You see the Loom sign on the right down side on your phone. If you click on that sign, it gives you the option to start recording. You see the red red button on your phone. By the time you touch it, it counts 3, 2, 1, and it starts recording. In fact, you need to start doing the practice. You need to start doing short videos about yourself. I'm just only guiding you on how to use it because it is very important. Have you been able to see what I asked for? But if you are using your phone, if you are using your laptop, you click on this area that said new video, and your camera turns up immediately. You understand? And you click, it gives you the opportunity. Once it clicks on new video, your camera turns up, you adjust yourself to be sure that you are okay. Then you click start. Then you start counting, then you are talking, you are talking. Most cases it is, I like any of the two anyways, but unfortunately Loom is like a selfie. It's not what somebody can record a video you have to do it yourself.
Okay.
Abraham, are you still here?
I am with you, very well with you. I'm with you, sir.
Okay. Then Slack. How many of us have heard of Slack before? Slack is like it's a professional a platform for communications as well in a workplace. It's like our WhatsApp, and it's like our WhatsApp, but it's a more complex professional platform where if you are in Slack, if you are on Slack, there are areas where managers are. They have different platforms for manager. And don't I have Slack on my phone? Okay, don't need to download. Sign in. This is the logo. Sign into Slack or log into Slack. This is the logo for Slack. This is how Slack looks like. Because why I'm sharing this is, have you heard of it before?
No.
No, you understand? No, because clients might ask you. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm taking my time. Yes, I have. But it's not something you should log in. You should be staying there. You understand? Because it's you signing into if it's for a workplace, like every business have their login. If you open the Slack account now, okay, like continue your workplace.com. You understand now? So it's supposed to be somebody that will give you the Slack login details. You log in and you find yourself in Slack. I'm trying to see if I can enter. Your workplace.slack.com. Gmail. Let's see.
Sir.
Yes.
I want to ask, having all these accounts, are you going to use one particular email, or if you have 3 or 4 emails, you can use any of them?
Originally and professionally, it is good you start using one email so that you don't, in the middle of something very serious, you are looking for which email did I use in logging into this company stuff again? You understand?
Okay.
If you check this, if you check now, this is a company that I worked for, One Bridge Center. They added, this is a platform where we were communicating. You understand? If you can see my screen,
Yes,
Anita Murphy, Slack bot. This is Paul. Good to be here. Paul was added to Aliko Web Design by Anita Murphy. You understand? So if someone is adding you, all of the companies that I've worked for, because I'm no longer there, probably I've been deleted from the platform. You understand? So these are channels. They call them channels actually. So if a company adds you, if they create a company, somebody adds you, they'll tell you. But if you want to create a channel for, maybe you want creating it, we can create a channel where we can be communicating by adding each other's email. Let me see. Create a new channel. You must budget plan. So most of all these things, you just need to have an understanding. Why? Because most of them are paid for. So it's not a crime that you do not have the account. What you just need to do is, for an interview, because what clients are looking for is somebody that they will not hold by the hand. What have you used? I'm not expecting you to answer me now, but what I'm saying is, a client might ask you, have you used Slack before? Yes. What Slack used for is a professional platform for ease of communication in a workplace. Okay, it's a professional, it's a platform for communication at workplace. I've used it in one of my previous company. You understand? They created a group, and just in case you want to, you need to communicate with members of the team. Like there are different categories. We have the senior management, we have the call agents. So if they need to communicate to the call agents, they just drop a message. Everyone member sees it there. If they want to talk to the management team, they drop the message, and everyone management member sees it there. If there's an emergency that you need to pass an information to everybody sees it there. Shikina. I think we have.
That's nice.
I think we have Slack on.
This also Mr. Paul not here. Now they speak so.
They wait. I think we have it on Play Store also. You can also get it on Play Store also. Then we'll move over to Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams. We all know what Microsoft Teams is, I'm sure, right? No. Microsoft Teams is like a Zoom account. It's like Zoom. It operates like Zoom. You understand? Look, this is the logo. It's like Zoom also, but I think Zoom is user friendly, or I don't know why most preferred, but it's exactly the way Zoom is, and it's for you use it for video conferencing, meetings, and calling as well. Microsoft Teams, as the name implies, Teams is used for video conferencing, meetings, and calling. You understand? Just like Zoom. You have to download it as well. You might not be signing in, or you can still sign in. That's back to that question you asked earlier. Use a common general email address so that you are not confused when the time comes that which I use again, which email address. You understand? Get one so that you synchronize all. In fact, when you are creating this account, register is just click on your Google Mail, so all your information pops up once. You understand? Because a client might send you an invite for a meeting or an interview. By the time you are clicking on that link, maybe they tell you 3 o'clock, and at 2:45 you decide to go and start logging in, and you discover that it's taking you to download. You fear that day you catch your village people wish, because when you are supposed to be entering the meeting, even 15 minutes to is still better because it has enough time. And that's, you see, one advantage of why you must join meetings on time. You might be unlucky that day your app is telling you it is going to be doing an updating on the app before it will open. Do you understand? So when you try to log in on time, if there is a need for your app to be updated, you update and you still have time before the meeting will kickstart. Microsoft is like Microsoft Teams is like Zoom. Download it on your system. Is needed in your journey on as a freelancer. Then Google Drive, I think most of us encounter Google Drive for the first time during this our meeting. Let me open Google Drive for you. This is my Drive page. This is the home page. In fact, this is one of the best platforms to be saving your documents. You understand? Those Microsoft Office. You know the beauty of Google Drive? All your documents that you save here, if this system crashes, you have them because it is saved to your Gmail account. Do you understand? And you understand? So and since it's saved to your Gmail account, it's saved to a cloud. So what you need is you need more space on your cloud. Unlike if you are saving on your laptop like this now, this is my laptop as it were. Sorry, you're not going to be seeing it. But once you save on your drive, we have your Excel sheets, which is your Words, Google Docs, Google Sheets, which is PowerPoint, Google Slide, which is PowerPoint, Google Sheet, which is Excel. All of these are here, So for those videos I'm sharing with you, anything anybody is sharing with you, you find them on Shared With Me. So maybe you are working in a company, they request what they will tell you to do is provide your email address when you start working with a client. It will tell you let me have your email address. I want to share a drive with you. And he said he has sent it. You go to your email and be refreshing your page. You understand? You will not see it there. It's never going to be on your page. Instead, it's on Drive. And you still come to Drive and you come to home page and you be scrolling down looking for, where will I see this thing? No. Once they said they have shared it with you, like Comfort was asking the other day, this is where you find Shared With Me. Okay? Shared With Me, this is the area you find it. If you see, this is Alico social media marketing packages. These are companies that have worked with Alico Digital Pro sales policy, Anita. Then copy of April 2023, video introduction. You understand? So this is how your drive is. Then, for example, you want to work on something new here, like you say you want to start working on Microsoft Words, which is called Google Docs. In this case, you click on this folder, on this area, new. Let me start again. You click on new. It takes you to click on blank document. It gives you a blank document. You do all what you want to do. You type, you name it, you save your name, the name of what you want it here, and you click enter. It becomes a document that has been saved.
We can paste here too, right?
Yes, you can paste from your normal, like our CVs that we did now.
Yeah, yes.
Let me even I want to import that my CV.
Import, yes.
I want to import my CV here. Now, to get that CV to be saved here, you click on new folder. You click on file upload. Let me go to home page first because it's not a shared document. You come to your home page, you click new, you click on file upload. It's on download. Remember, always know where you kept those stuff are. You understand? So, wow, I would have resaved or I would have renamed. Hope I'm not getting you guys confused. Can you see the CV now as I've been
on point.
Yes.
Okay.
On point.
We are seeing it.
Okay. I want to also upload another one, because recent times I've been asked to do some of these things that I discovered I don't have a recent document. You know why this thing is going to be handy? You can access your drive on your phone as well. When you're done, always try to refresh your page so that whatever you have just uploaded, you can see it. Okay, you can see it now. So now I want to rename this. You right click. I'm sure we can do that, because my resume is not, anybody that is reading it is the owner of the resume, but it's Paul. Okay. What else? Okay, like I just showed you, if you want to type on Google Words. Also, if you want to do Excel, you can open a blank Excel sheet here. This is the best and most safest place to save documents. So if you have most of your stuff on your other areas on your system and you want to be able to access it anywhere that you are, move them to your drive, such that if you open your drive on your phone, you have access to it. If you open your drive on another laptop, you have access to it. You don't need to be using your flash drive to be copying and pasting all of those stuff, okay? Then lastly, also, if you want to open a PowerPoint, like a slide, you open a blank presentation, it opens for you, or it gives you the option of choosing a template, Google Slide. From a template, it gives you the opportunity to pick different templates. Can you see? You pick different templates.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So it depends on what you want to do. You pick different templates and you now start editing and whatever. I'm sure it's not as you guys understand what I'm doing here.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir.
about Google Drive. Then also you need to understand Google Calendar, because that's how clients are going to be sending you messages, or rather you need to start using it as well. For example, if you have an appointment with a client, Google Calendar is on your phone. Is on your phone, or also for most of us that's using these new generation phones. When you click on Google, all of them, all of these apps, they are all gathered there. You understand? When you click on these apps, this is your calendar. For example, now, let's say you have a client invite you for a meeting tomorrow being Wednesday. You click on the 22nd. You click on the 22nd. Then maybe the time is 5 p.m. This is 5 p.m. You understand? You come to 5 p.m.
That means we should save our date there.
Yes, you can
before
create.
the meeting time. We can
yes,
save.
This is what you do. Create. So it pops
Okay.
you. It gives you a notification. Create an event. Create a task. You understand? Create an event.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So now, when you want to create the event, you add meeting. Let me use my own church tomorrow. Okay, Wednesday 22nd, and the time is 4:30 to 6 o'clock, 6:30. Now, it gives you the opportunity for time zone. You understand? you see, this is your time zone. You don't need to worry. For example, it's a client that invites you and is telling you, in fact, if a client invites you, always use your time zone anyway. If a client invites you, do your conversion. For example, the client is telling you that you guys will meet 2 a.m., 8 a.m. CST tomorrow, 8 a.m. CST. You understand? For example, the client is saying 8 a.m. CST, Central Time Zone. You come here, you say 8 a.m. to CST to Nigeria time. Can you see my screen? Which is 3 o'clock. So when you are putting this time on your calendar, do not go and put the client time zone. You understand? If not, you miss the meeting. You come and edit to your own time. But for the sake of my own tomorrow now, I have 4:30. I want that thing to remind me. So if you want to add a Google Meet link to it, you add it. But this is just, okay, for if you are creating an event, you might need that. You understand? But if it is a task, but I'm just showing you how to navigate your way on how to, you understand? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just have an understanding.
Sir, at that time, does like my phone prompts me that?
Yes, it prompts, yes. For the fact that you've set the 4:30, tomorrow by 4:30, it's going to prompt me that it will show you the notification that in fact, 30 minutes before time is going to remind me that you have to church tomorrow. Church. What I put here as a time, the notification will pop up. You understand? So that's all for Google Calendar. And I've just stylishly showed you how to convert your time zone. Google should be your best friend. Two guys that you will not play with on this your journey, Google and ChatGPT. They should be your first closest confider, your person that before you come to the platform, ask ChatGPT. Because I used to see crazy things in some of those elaborate platforms that I have a meeting with with a client tomorrow 4 a.m. Pacific time. Please, when is Pacific time? Jesus, who keep on for a head? Do you understand? Google is your first friend because most cases 4 p.m. Pacific time this week. It's not going to be 4 p.m. Pacific time next month because time zone changes. So it is better you always refer to Google to convert time for you. Okay. Then also we have talking about professional email address. This is very important. Professional email address. You know, I think by now all of us should be using our name.our-surname@gmail.com. The first email address I opened ever, they opened it for me, paulenzobonati@yahoo.com. Oh God. Where you want use our work? Where you want use our work? Who be this Bonati? You understand? So you need to, your email should be professional. It should be carrying your name or your surname. If it's your name at 2000, or maybe you add some numbers because of some other persons, but it speaks volume. Because on your journey too, you discover that when you start looking for clients' email address, generically, you're going to be using, for example, now you have Abraham's name and his email address. And immediately you see Peter's name, that he works the same company with Abraham, and you're unable to get Peter's email address, you should be able to generate Peter's email address, because it is expected professionally that all of them, the company, because if Abraham's name is named his surname at the company's email address, it's expected that Peter will take the same format. But most cases, you still see the initials A dot his surname at. So that's why we also have to follow that trend by having a professional email address, because if someone sees our name, he should be able to send us an important mail without having our email address by fluking it. You're like peter.irabo@gmail.com. He will just try it. You understand? It's just because he needs to send this information to you via email It does not have your phone number. It sees your name on or some. We understand. So if you have professional email address, we stand a chance of getting some of all these promo or some of all these generic emails that will help our professional career as well. Then also writing and editing tools, I've already started using it. You just imagine that I'll be waiting for today to tell you that we need to start using Grammarly and Quillbots for writing and editing tools, in our work. Then the last for today's discussion should be joining professional network channels like LinkedIn. That will be all for today. This man has tried.
Thank you very, very much, sir.
God bless you, sir.
That brought us up to speed, because I used to think that, like say me, sir, I don't follow again, sir. I don't know what's going to happen again.
I reach my resume like for 3 days to 4 days. I look. I just tell myself, stay, be like I don't carry last.
When people they talk, like, at least I go fit know what they talk about. So
if you argue small.
Yes, no.
Even if I don't argue, sir, if I don't put mouth, I know what they talk
about. Argue small now. We know the meaning. So if you argue small, if they talk another, we argue.
I don't see that for Genesis here. I see that near people that they talk all this kind of talk, right? They talk. I don't know anything. I look at that. I don't slack.
You got the one
I want to give a big shout out because this Coursera when I go to
learn. I not go school again. I not go school.
This Coursera courses when I go to learn like this, I can't discover some things like it be like when they do juju, when herbalists they do incantation when you know it is. I saw the be like magic, but I don't these IT fundamentals. I just look at just say these are the general things where we know now. These people can't play with my brain. Even the binary number so that they make noise now. If it do them well, like
I'm telling you.
Oga Polo, not the only person the papa. The person never slack before in time.
This brain don't need to rust. Actually,
I tell you,
need to put that to use.
Need to, because like when I did this class and this training, I told myself, man, that is not your portion. No, but I first of all tell myself, say, if not the know, I know this thing right now.
Yes.
It's okay for me that I'm able to know that in case because you know what it is, you need to be updated when, like you said, when your age, they want to discuss when they're having an interaction, you're going to press phone like say the conversation not concern you.